morning. We're just trying to emphasize the fact that our relationship with God is born out of faith. When you take faith away, then you can't relate with God. And religion does not need faith. Religion is a worship of self. It's not a worship of Jehovah God. The worship of Jehovah God requires faith. Where there's no faith, you're truly not worshiping God. You're worshiping your emotions. In true fact, you're worshiping yourself. You know, that's why Jesus Christ says when we pray, we say, "Our Father who art in heaven." Not the our Father is not here on earth. It's not a God we can touch. It's not a God we can feel. Even God Himself in Exodus 20 says that don't cast any graven image. Don't say this is how my God looks like. Oh, I can't see him, but let me do something I can see that represents him. Says don't cast any graven image. Don't do anything that you think looks like. Once you do that, you stop worshiping Jehovah God. It doesn't matter what you call that representation. And I struggled with this as I came into faith because I couldn't relate with a God I couldn't see because I was so used to feeling. I grew up as a feeling person because I grew up a bit as an introvert. I grew up spending a lot of time with myself. I still do today. I love myself. I love my own company. I grew up spending a lot of time with myself. So I'm used to feeling. I'm used to feeling myself. I'm used to playing table soccer and I'm playing the two sides, and I'm imagining myself playing against myself. So I grew up that way. So it was difficult for me to be able to relate with God from a place of faith, because I was used to what I could feel. I was used to what I could touch, so I struggled. I struggled. I struggled. I had a lot of torment. Like I said, all of that resulted in me in 1985, just telling the Lord I would do my own part to help people coming into faith to be able to come on a good footing. When we relate to God, it's faith. Faith is not easy. Faith is not necessarily straightforward. Faith requires a walk in it. It's not a one-time fix-all. We have to learn it because everything about us, since we've fallen from our place of glory, that's what the Adam and Eve just said. Oh, we're naked, we're naked. They were not wearing clothes before they sinned. But they suddenly discovered, we're naked, we're naked. It wasn't as if they were wearing any clothes even before that. But it was a different realm they were in. That when they fell from that realm of faith, they were all carnal.